Alright, hey guys. Alright, we got two battles here. One is against, Gerbil, and one is against Devil Zero. Both, good buddies. Like I say, me and Gerbil designed that, OU team that did pretty well, and he said he wanted to battle me, for Setbox, so I was like, hooray, that's, helpful for me. Gives me someone to battle. Makes my life easier. So, he's using a fairly low-tier team, which, is good. It's always fun to see. And he doesn't really give a flying fuck about tiers in the slightest, so, yeah, I'm happy with that. I mean, I just generally go standard with Setbox because, I usually have OUs in there. Even if it's one or two, I prefer just saying, that's just standard, but Gerbil being Gerbil brought low-tier stuff. So, there you go. I'm not complaining, it's fun, but that's just some vague reasoning behind stuff. Anyway, he was predicting me to lead off with my ninetales since it's Sun team. I don't know what the hell else you'd lead off with, but I lead off with Moltres, figuring, well, leading off with ninetales is probably going to get ninetales killed, so let's not do that. Let's try something else. He leads off with Pinsir, and I've seen a couple of Pinsers in my time, and they all have Stone Edge, so I'm kind of like, I don't really wanna, it's gonna fuck me up, I'm not entirely sure. So I decide, okay, I'll switch out into Metagross. If he's got Stone Edge, then whatever. I mean, I'm assuming he's like Scarfed or something, but turns out he isn't. He just goes for a Stealth Rock, and my Cam is a complete retard until about halfway through the fight, so bear with it. He just goes Stealth Rock, and I'm like, well, fuck, I had my Moltres in for free. For free. Great. And then he pulls EQ, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then he crits. I'm like, you bastard. So I had my Moltres in for free. He couldn't do anything to me. So there you go. That's what I get. I was worried about Stone Edge, and I lose a Gross and half my Moltres for it. Joy. Anyway, I go back into Moltres to rectify my fucking mistake, and I am going to Sky Attack this thing till it dies. Just, go away. He makes quite, it would have been epic if he'd pulled it off, but he predicted he'd be slower, and he also predicted me to roost. So he went for EQ to try and hit me. He's done that before. I was using a Zapdos, and he was using a banded Wormadam. I roosted, and he EQ'd and killed me. So I guess sort of going for that again, but still, it doesn't work. I Sky Attack. He goes down really, really close. I go for a Tailwind just because I have Fire Blast and U-Turn. I know I'm going to kill him, it's just when is it going to happen. So now I'm quicker, I go Fire Blast and I miss, which is, them's the breaks, I don't mind. I don't want to U-turn out because it's a waste of my lovely Moltres. But I am going to hit him next turn with the Fire Blast and take him out, so I'm effectively down 2 pokes. I mean, I have Tailwind, yeah, but I'm still pretty much down 2 pokes because I was scared of one move that he didn't have. Oh well, there you go. I mean, I remember helping Ranko make a team, and I think her Pinsir had Stone Edge. Part of the reason I was worried about it. Still, in comes this Victory Bell, and I'm thinking, Fire Blast, cool deal. And then he Sucker Punches, and I'm like, oh, you get. That's really annoying. And because I have Drought up, I'm assuming he has Chlorophyll. I can't think of anything else Victory Bell really gets, but he's going to outspeed a lot of my team, apart from maybe Shiftry. So I go into Shiftry, and I'm thinking, I can SD. I've got normal Gem Explosion, as opposed to Focus Sash. And I've got the Seed Bomb and Sucker Punch, so I figured I was going places, and in comes this Emboar, and this Emboar can actually, it has a decent enough potential to wreck holes and rip holes in my team, so I just explode right off the bat. Normal Gem Explosion destroys it, which is satisfying. I'm telling you guys, this Shiftry is actually good. It didn't do too much in either of the battles, because both of them kind of had things that hinder it, but it does its job nicely, I'm not going to lie. And even in OU, I think with Sun Up, it's probably going to outspeed most things. Still, in comes this Behem, and I'm thinking, well, I've got Flare Blitz, and I've got Howl, so let's put them together, boost my attack, and go for it. I will make one note of this. This Ninetales has Pain Split, and I just worked it out. That's illegal. You can only have Pain Split on Flash Fire sets, not Drought. So sorry about that. It doesn't come into play in this battle, but I'm just saying, don't run Pain Splits on any of your shit because I did. Okay. However, there is another guy I have on this team that does have Pain Split, and that is actually my Rampardos, who conveniently comes in. I didn't know he was going to come in, so there you go. But yeah, he has Pain Split. He's a sub Head Smash Life Orb. It's like sub Pain Split Gengar with the Life Orb. It's like that, except Head Smash gets him down a bit lower. However, there's one thing you will note. Gengar is very quick. Rampardos is really slow. So yeah, just it ain't that great an idea, but still, I thought it'd be interesting. And I go for the Focus Punch on his Stoutland, and because of the Intimidate, he's going to take it, and I guess he must have, well, Rampardos without the Intimidate on it would have killed. But he's going to roar me out. I'm going to go into my Emboar. I am just going to Flame Charge and set up. The irony is this isn't actually a Sun Team Emboar, although I am seriously considering using it on a Sun Team now, because it is so good. Shiftry and Emboar are the two things I would take away from this as being, like, genuinely good things in the Sun. Because Emboar with what? If Reckless was fucking well released, can you imagine that? Reckless, Stab, Sun-boosted Flare Blitz. That's reminiscent of Charizard with the solar-powered Specs Fire Blast. That was always funny. Yeah, but still, in comes this Feraligatr. My only shot is to Solar Beam and kill it, so it's going down and didn't kill. What I probably should have done is actually gone for a Flame Charge, but I wasn't sure what set he was. I figured with a Flame Charge I would outspeed. If he wasn't bulky, I'd kill. However, he turns out to be bulky. He's going to waterfall me. I'm going to die. So yeah, I'm screwed. And I'm just going to bring in Rampardos and go for the last-ditch Focus Punch. Oh, well. Still, it was a good match. I actually enjoyed it. You know, it's good. He goes for the Rogue Slide there. We were laughing because, you know, if it had missed, I might have been in with a shout, depending. Oh, actually, no. His last was Victory Bell. Okay, no, I was fucked. Still, it would have been funny. This is the battle against Devil, and this is actually a pretty good battle. Now, I will put this out there. I get really bloody lucky, but he does good to pull it back. It's quite funny. You'll see what I'm talking about in a bit. But, yeah, I like the Rampardos set, but it's probably too retarded for my taste, which is saying something for me. But the Emboar and the Shiftry are proper quality. So I'm probably going to use them at one point again. I do need to make a new team, so I'm probably going to lump those in. Just fuck around with them a bit. Anyway, he's going to lead out with a Jolteon. I'm leading out with my Ninetales, and I actually go for the Zen Headbutt, mainly because I didn't want to get any recoil on me. I figured I could take a T-Bolt, but Jolteon is so unbearably frail. I figured, oh, you know, a Zen Headbutt might kill it. He brings in his Tentacruel. I'm like, oh, fuck, yes! Free Zen Headbutt on Tentacruel. That is sexy. And look how much that does. Oh, yeah. I bet you didn't see that one coming. Still, that is a pretty comfy 2-hit KO right there. So I'm just going to go for another one. And I'm going to take it out. Yeah. Because I used to run on my old physical Ninetales, I ran Tail Slap, just because, I don't know. I like Tail Slap, it's an interesting move, but Zen Headbutt is actually pretty viable. And with Howl as well, Flare Blitz, Zen Headbutt is pretty quality. But yeah, you can't run Pain Split, people. I'm saying that now. Do not run Pain Split and then say that some random English guy wearing a top hat did. No. Still, he's going to bring in the Rotom. I actually went for the Pain Split there. But he's going to Volt Switch and take me out. So luckily Pain Split didn't feature in either of the battles. So that's okay. That's good. I kind of wanted it to on Rampardos though. But he's going to bring in the Jolteon again, and I will note this, Devil. Why are you running Volt Switch U-turn? Bleh. Bleh. Don't like that. It doesn't really give you Switch initiative at the end of the day. That just gave me Switch initiative. Still, I bring in Metagross, right? And this is hilarious. This is like my Tyranitar. It's a Hone Claws Dynamic Punching set. I think I have 3 of that same set on 3 different Pokemon. So, this one's got Mash, Zen Headbutt, and Dynamic Punch. He's gonna bring in his Scarm, and no Hone Claws, and I land the Dynamic Punch. And I'm like, oh, get some. Go gross. What a beast. Chucking some shit. See, Skarmory, defensive wall, Metagross doesn't give a fuck. He just couldn't give 2 shits. So now I'm gonna Hone Claws. I guess I'm predicting. I don't know why, to be honest, because he could have Roost or Whirlwind me. But I go for the Hone Claws. I get it. And now I'm gonna go to town. I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna Dynamic Punch, and you'll see, even with just one Hone Claws boost, right? I think I hit 4 in a row. No, 3. Still, I hit all 4 of my Dynamic Punches, and when you consider when I used T-Tar, I hit none. That was incredibly lucky. So just one Hone Claws boost sets me, just puts me right over, and I'm just gonna keep wailing on this Scarm till it goes away. Which is fun. So there you go, there goes another Dynamic Punch hitting him again. He is eventually, is eventually gonna win me out. That is what he's going for at the moment. I just find it funny. On Tyranitar, Dynamic Punch didn't hit once. I couldn't even land a Thunder or a Blizzard on anything, and Metagross is just like, ha, Tyranitar gets some. Still, he's gonna whirlwind me out, and I'm gonna go into Shiftry, and this is bad, because he could Roost, and all I have is Seed Bomb to really hit him. So, yeah, I'm kind of worried, because Seed Bomb won't kill at that range. So I'm going to bite the bullet, I'm going to go into Moltres, and I'm just going to attempt to go for the Fire Blast, because he do something, but he switches, and I'm like, oh yeah, and he brings in Scizor, and I'm like, I'm doing a jig. However, I overpredict, and I go for a Tailwind, predicting him to switch, and he doesn't, and he bullet punches me, and it's a 2-hit KO, and I was like, no, that was a free kill right there. Oh, that would have been amazing. But he's going to bullet punch me again, take me out. However, one thing to note, I seem to have a problem with doing this. I always forget that I need a Pokemon to kill another Pokemon, and I just throw them out there and forget and don't care anymore. So I bring in my Emboar, which is effectively my only other check to this Scizor, and yeah, as you'll see, I'm a retard. So he brings in his Rotom, I just go for the Flame Charge. I'm guessing he was Specs, because I think I outspeed after 1 Flame Charge, and I don't believe I have that much speed in this Emboar. I could be wrong, but the HP stat looks a bit chunky to have max speed. And I just go for the Solar Beam, I hit him. Had I had Life Orb, I probably would have killed, but I don't. So he's just going to go Volt Switch. It doesn't kill him, but I bet that caught him off guard. Oh well. But, I can't remember what for the life of me what it's going into. But at this point, what I should have done is switched out, because the Tailwind is gone. Jolteon will outspeed. I should have just left there and then. But he goes T-Bolt and kills me off. And then I think, wait, I have nothing to A, kill Skarmory, and B, kill Scizor. 1 amazingly good defensive wall, and 1 amazingly good offensive attacker. So I'm bringing in Shiftry because I know I'm gonna outspeed the Jolteon, which is you don't think it. Jolteon being outsped is kind of rare. I just go Seed Bomb, and in comes the Scizor, and then I think, oh well, fuck, I have nothing to hit it with. What am I meant to do? So I just go Explosion. I have nothing better to do, and you will see the power of Shiftry. Ah, boom. And look, alright, Scizor resists it, okay. Nerfed in 5th gen. Damn near fucking kills it. That's pretty solid. Also, part of it was, it did give me a chance to see what he locked himself into. So now I can go into Rampardos, knowing that he's locked himself into U-turn, and I can sub. Which is very good, gives me a bit of initiative, gives me a free focus punch or something, I suppose. He's gonna flat switch as opposed to U-turning, I guess maybe predicting a sucker punch, but I don't think Rampardos gets it. So he brings in his Skarmory, and I'm going to go Focus Punch. 1, because I know if he Whirlwinds, I go first before the Whirlwind, and 2, if he Roosts, I'm going to wreck it. 3, Drill Peck or Brave Bird shouldn't break the sub, and 4, Stealth Rocks has been used. So Focus Punch is the logical option here. I guess I could have Pain Splitted, but I'm not low enough yet, so there was no point. Still, he dies, all dandy. I have a nice sub sitting here, all cozy. And he is going to bring in his Jolteon, and this thing is a major thorn in my side because it's so quick, nothing can deal with it. And Volt Switch and T-Bolt is going to kill both of my guys regardless. You know what? I've got Metagross, and I've got this. Now, what I should have done is probably subbed, but I just go Head Smash. If I had subbed, it wouldn't have been any better by any means, but it would have been something. But it ain't gonna help. I'm gonna switch into Metagross here, predicting him to Bullet Punch because logical play. If he went Superpower, then I was really, really done. But he goes Bullet Punch, does a decent amount. Here I go Zen Headbutt, predicting him to switch into Jolteon, but he has no reason to. He knows it's in the bag. All he has to do is sack Scizor, bring in Jolteon, and then it's GG. One thing I guess is that maybe if I hadn't missed that Zen Headbutt, I might have had just enough to live a T-Bolt, but I doubt it. And then he's got the Rotom. So, yeah, don't listen to worthless theory moning. So he's just going to bring in his Jolteon, go for a T-Bolt. I was hoping I'd live, but I won't. And Rampardos has, like, base 50 special defense. So, again, no way in hell. Still, a valiant effort. I actually enjoyed using these guys. The Metagross was a good surprise with its amazing accuracy hacks. Must have invested max accuracy in there. Rampardos was just fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a pretty retarded set for whichever way you look at it. I mean, Pain Split on it's stupid, but I just like the concept. I don't know why. I just find it funny. Still, good game, Devil. Good game, Gerbil. Here are the sets. I will definitely be using that Shiftry again, because it's just funny. I mean, if you get rid of the right things, get an SD up, and you are good to go. It is really, really solid, so I'll probably use that in another team at one point. And the Emboar is, again, a lot of fun. You just gotta get both of them require setup, and neither of them have Sash, so that's the tricky bit. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed these battles. I hope you've enjoyed these sets, and I hope you enjoy more to come. Peace.